Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. John McManus from 90 Day. The Single Life introduced his new girlfriend Megan to viewers on Season 4. Originally from Massachusetts, John moved to Las Vegas after his stint on 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 with Patrick Mendez and Thais Ramon. John describes himself as a laid-back procrastinator who is not everybody's cup of tea. John partied a lot when he was younger. He admitted his past with lots of cocaine, fights, and trouble during his Season 4 introduction. However, John has only had 3 girlfriends in his life so far. John was engaged once, but his lack of serious relationships didn't mean he stayed away from flings and hookups. John hadn't dated a lot of women in his past. However, 90 Day. The Single Life has allowed John to showcase his new relationship to the world. John is revealing how his new relationship with a woman called Megan is changing him as a person. John had been single for a while and wanted to mingle to test the waters. John used to pride himself on being a professional bachelor, which meant he believed he was better than the rest. John told Patrick and Thais about a woman he had been talking to and even went to see her in person. Patrick dismissed John's relationship by calling it a booty call. However, John insisted that he had been talking to Megan for 6 months. John had been hooking up with random women since moving to Las Vegas. Things changed for John when Megan slid into his DMs. John revealed that Megan was 33 years old and lived in San Antonio, Texas. He was thrilled that Megan could make him laugh because it wasn't something that always happened. He thought they shared a similar sense of humor, even though hers wasn't as extreme. John said that he had just clicked with Megan. John went to see Megan in San Antonio after 4 months of talking. He found her to be attractive, and they had good conversations. John confessed that the majority of their time together was spent in bed, which to him meant they had great physical chemistry. Obviously, she's gorgeous to me, but it's also the connection you have with somebody. And you don't always get that. And when you got it, it's good, John explained. He had even changed his relationship status on social media to reveal he was in a relationship. When Thais asked him whose idea it was to add it to his profile, John said Megan had mentioned it at one point, and he took the hint. Patrick wasn't convinced by John's idea of a relationship, but John wanted to trust the process. Meanwhile, John didn't have his own place to stay after Patrick and Thais got married. He was kicked out and ended up living with his brother Matthew and Matthew's husband Carlos. John never told Megan that he had been living out of a suitcase for 4 months. He didn't want his lifestyle to be a deal breaker. John also revealed that Megan had a 4-year-old daughter named River. He usually tried to stay away from women with kids, but John felt like he was ready to take on the responsibility of being a family man. John's brother worried about how he would actually act around a woman with a daughter, since he was never Mr. Responsible. John knew it was a big decision, but he was going to try and love both Megan and her daughter. John has not shared any details about his relationship on social media for now. He could be wanting fans to get interested in his new romance before confirming he's still with Megan on Instagram. Meanwhile, John will be visiting Megan in San Antonio in 90 Day, The Single Life Episode 3. Megan can be heard saying, "I love you," while John refuses to say it back to her.